Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back for another video in the View into Huck's World. Yes, we're back with another video. I know it's been a while. I want to thank everybody who has been patient and waiting. We're back and we just had a lot of things we had to take care of. Life shows up and you got to face it, right? But today we're going to talk about what decision we made about the Cadillac XT6 and if we're going to be keeping the Cadillac CT6. Also, what we need to talk about that I think is very important, especially for those of you all who are thinking about buying a new vehicle this year, whether you should pay over sticker price or not. All right, with that being said, let's get this video started now. All right, you guys, welcome back again to Cadillac Driven. I want to thank you all one more time for being very patient with me with the content. Yes, I got a lot going on, but we're back, all right? But check this out. I want to give you all the update on what I'm going to do with the Cadillac CT6. Am I getting the Cadillac XT6? For those of you all who are new, listen, I got a real struggle going on whether I should keep the Cadillac CT6 or go ahead and get the Cadillac XT6. Now, whereas I was cool with it because I told people my issue, what I was trying to do financially, you know, I got medical issues so far as my back, so I could use an SUV. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go do this. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Cadillac XT6, give up the CT6, and call it a day. But I messed around and something told me to call GM Financial to find out, you know, is the money that I'm paying, because I'm already into extended lease payments right now. So this money that I've been paying to GM Financial is not going toward the residual. So I turned around and I'm like, hey, let's call Cadillac and let them know that, hey, I think I want to buy this car. The Cadillac XT6 has not came in yet. I've been waiting on the Cadillac XT6 since May, right? It's been a very long time. I understand that it is not the dealership's fault because of the pandemic that's causing a ripple effect all around the world. You know, right now with a lot of different things, chips are one of them. So it's hard to get cars in. They're going up on the prices on these chips. I heard that there's some places that's charging 10 times over the original price for the chips. And these cars take a lot of chips, right? So they don't have the cars on the lot like they used to. And so I called and I talked to the salesman that I was dealing with. And he's like, listen, I'm going to go ahead. I find out what's going on with your car. And I said, listen, could you do me a favor? He says, what? I said, could you go ahead and check and find out, you know, a roundabout average of what it would cost me to keep this car. I said, run the numbers on it, right? Use 5% as a guide, right? Because I'm thinking with the credit that I got, it's over 800, 5%, if not 4%. I'm just saying 5% as a high end, you know, run it. He said, okay, I'll call you right back. I haven't heard from this guy now today going on 3 weeks. So my question to you is, before I get started with this video real deep, what do you think I should do? Should I go ahead and ask for another salesman? Should I walk away from this and go to another Cadillac dealership? So understand that I put a deposit down on this. Am I willing to walk away from it? To a degree, I think I can. Not that I got money to throw away, right? But my goal is to get beyond where I'm at right now with the car buying. So the guy hasn't called me back. So let me know what you think I should do about that, right? So here it is, right? I'm going back and forth about this car. And I'm struggling. I am struggling. This car is super clean right now, right? I got the metallic black. With the metal flakes in it, it turns brown when it hits the light in certain ways. I got the rims clean right now, and it really makes it difficult when I get out my car, I walk away, I look at my car. Listen, I'm in love all over again, like I met this car for the first time. So I'm struggling on not giving up this car, considering that I need to be responsible financially when I'm talking about setting up for retirement, right? And so with that being said, that's where I'm at with giving up the Cadillac CT6 and getting the Cadillac XT6. The Cadillac XT6 is not my first choice. For those of you all who are new, I get a employee discount that helps to drop my car note payment super low. This car here costs $66,000. I got a couple of discounts. One, I got the demo discount, which was about $4,000. Also, at the same time, got another $6,000 to $7,000 off the car as well, along with the incentives. So I went from having an almost $900 car note to having a $500 car note, right? So I was real happy about that, and that's why I'm trying to get my car note, keep my car note the same as I have it right now. So that means if I buy the Cadillac CT6, I would have to put $5,000 down in order to keep the Cadillac CT6. The investment does go into the car, right? Because of course it drops it down for what I own the car, so it adds equity. I know that. But for the bills that we're trying to pay and the retirement that we're trying to set up, some of this money I can use right now. And this is what's making the choice very, very difficult. All right, so I only got a few more months, if not 2 months, to pay off on this extended lease. After that, I have to figure out if I'm going to keep this car, if the Cadillac XT6 hasn't came in yet, or if I'm going to go ahead and look at another car. All right, but that's it. But let's go ahead. Let's talk about paying over MSRP. All right, you all, let's talk about paying over MSRP. Is it worth paying over MSRP for the car that you want? It could be your dream car or simply that you need a car. Is it worth paying over MSRP? All right, and we're talking about anywhere between $3,000 to $12,000 over MSRP. Now, for me, I'm not paying a nickel over MSRP. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's price gouging. I understand where the market is today. Dealerships are trying to make up their money, but at whose expense, right? Now, on the internet, I looked this up so far as people paying over MSRP, and it's being said that 40% of people are willing to pay at least $5,000 over sticker price. I know for a fact that there's people paying $12,000 over MSRP. I don't think it's worth it, but I guess if you got the money, disposable cash like that, which I don't have, and even if I did have disposable cash, no, that's crazy. It's not right. It's not fair. But the people who are doing this makes it hard for the people who are not really able to afford to give that much money up over MSRP and then still lose on the back end when it's time to sell the car, right? So people are paying this money, and it's going to make it hard for other people to be able to afford the car that they wanted now, because now, let's say $5,000, $9,000 over sticker price raises your monthly payment anywhere from $100 to $300 more, which is probably more than you can afford. So you may have went from a $500 car note to a $900 car note. Can you really afford that? Is it worth putting that much out, or you're taking away from your savings, right? To be able to get the car that you're looking for that could have went somewhere else. To me, $3,000, $5,000, $12,000 is a lot of money. It's money that you can do major things with, addition to the house, putting towards your kids' college fund. Listen, this is just me, but you gotta tell me, is it worth paying over MSRP for any car out there? And this isn't going away soon. I went to a few dealerships, and I was thinking about getting a Hyundai Palisade. And so I went to the dealership. I talked to them because my wife loves the Palisade. I was going to take her Cadillac XT5 and give her the Palisade. They told me $3,500 over sticker price, and they are not budging on this at all. You can hang it up. They're sticking to their guns on this one. And so for me, if Cadillac does the same thing, I cannot buy that car. It can be $2,000 over sticker price. I am not paying for that, right? For one, that raised my monthly payment up. For two, $2,000 I could put toward my retirement. I could put toward bills that I have to pay. I am not giving a car dealership, or anybody for that matter, that much money over MSRP. But again, that's me. Hit me in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be paying over MSRP for the next car you get, or are you going to wait for the market to balance out? All right, you all, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was informative, and if it was, please make sure you hit the like button on the way out, smash that notification bell, and I'll see you all again at the next video. Enjoy life, have some fun, you all, and remember to please be safe.